Hey there, Pat Strubbe, founder of Preservation Specialists, wishing you a very, very happy 4th of July. And my message today is I wanted to let you know that for 2023, I joined a year-long program with the goal of becoming a better leader. Recently, our coach made a point to us that's really stuck with me. He talked about how easy it is for us to focus on the negative. Something this is ingrained in us as a way to protect us, to always be looking for danger. And I suspect that may be true. The other thing our coach mentioned is that it's become a bigger and bigger problem as the news, of course, focuses on the negative because it gets our attention. So he shared with us it's critical to be intentional about having some good news and positivity in our lives. Therefore, since I love our country, I thought we'd celebrate 4th of July focusing on some good news. Now, I've mentioned this in some previous videos, but over the last few years, I've really enjoyed learning more about economic history in the United States and throughout the world. To put it as simply as possible, one author summarized it this way: the earthly things we benefit from in life can all be attributed to one thing: liberty. This includes all the freedoms that we enjoy, including those from the First Amendment, like freedom of speech and religion. It also includes economic freedoms, such as the freedom to start a business, enjoy the profits, and the freedom of ownership of things, such as land in your home. I have two charts today that I would love to share with you. To me, these are perfect examples of a picture being worth 1,000 words. If you doubt for a second how much liberty has improved our lives economically, keep a copy of these somewhere where you can see it. This first chart is a visualization of productivity throughout the world since the birth of Jesus Christ. If you're wondering why we would measure productivity, it's because without productivity, there is no progress. It means you're just surviving. It means you lived in poverty unless you were born into a royal family. So the chart shows that progress can be very slow, painfully slow, and sometimes even non-existent. And that was the case really up until about the 1700s, which is when liberty began to spread. And of course, look and see at the spike what the results have been. Now, of course, someone could look at the more negative side and say, sure, Pat, but look at all the bad in the world. And that's true. Liberty doesn't make things perfect, and we should never expect perfection short of heaven. But just look at that spike over the last 100 to 200 years and how we all benefit from it every day. Now, the next chart will show you a few more details. We can clearly see what's been going on. This is focused on the last 200 years. Can you believe it's estimated that 200 years ago, approximately 95% of the people in the world lived in extreme poverty? Incredibly, over the last 2 centuries, we've almost flipped that upside down, and that number is now about 10%. Of all the things I've read about these topics, perhaps the most shocking to me has been that in 1820, it's estimated that only 11% of the world could read. 11%. No wonder people were living in poverty. Praise God, that's been lifted to 85% of people around the world being literate. You can see some other interesting statistics from the other charts as well. But I hope you find this little glimpse of positivity to be uplifting, and I hope it inspires you to seek out positivity on a regular basis as well. And if you find some interesting good news, please share it with us. We could all use all that we can get. In closing, I just want to say how proud I am to be an American. I praise God. I'm blessed to live here and to be benefiting from all the progress of today and of all the years of the past. We wish you and your loved ones a wonderful 4th of July, and let's make the entire month of July a celebration of our independence.